Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. If you can hear me, we are live. We are live. We are live. Let me know if you can hear me. Put your aliens in the chat. And you know the drill. We will get started in just a moment.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
That's your being a blogger.
More than a blogger.
That's your being a blogger.
You are more than I am more than
That's your being a blogger.
all the is my son.
Okay, this shit is hey,
I am more than a blogger.
if the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
Say all them, this her son.
Yes.
All them,
It's her son. Yes.
say all them,
It's her son. Yes. Yes.
say all them, this her son.
Like for real. Like for real. Damn. Hey, y'all. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. I be trying to do so much. I be just like, I'm literally up here trying to upload pictures to do this. Y'all don't care about that. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Welcome. Happy Good Friday. Happy Easter weekend. Happy it's springtime. The spring has sprung. Okay. We are in the building. And y'all is on YouTube this time of night. Why y'all ain't out in these streets, honey? Why y'all not out in these streets? Hey, well, let me see who was in here first. Hold on. Miss Crenshaw was the first person in the building. Shout out Miss Crenshaw. Did I freeze? Lord, I done froze already. What happened? Can y'all see me? Y'all can't see me? Lord, I don't know what to do. Hold on. I don't know if it's the Wi-Fi. I don't know what is going on. Hold on. I can see myself. Can y'all see me? I'm buffering. Lord, it's a mess already. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Am I back? Oh, Lord, it's a mess. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure I'm in here. Ooh, I'm scared. Am I still frozen? Am I back now? Did it unfreeze? Press 1 if y'all can see me. Press 1 if I am unfrozen. Let me see now. Okay, y'all can see me. Okay. Listen, I am streaming from another location, so please excuse any streaming issues. My mouth may not match my words. My video might be flipped. I don't know what's going to happen, but I am here. I am trying my best. I am a strong Black woman, independent, trying her best. Okay. You said just flip the bang. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hey y'all. Yes, we are live. Okay, I'm back. Oh, if I go off again, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But anyway, I don't have a mic. I don't have nothing. All I have is this camera, me, you, and the speaker. Okay, so we're going to try to make this work today. We got a lot of things to talk about. Y'all know I was just here, 2 days ago before the bombs went off with this Porsha and Simon Guobadia thing. I had told y'all what a little birdie had told me in production about what Simon could possibly do. And lo and behold, Simon did it. Simon said, you can't record in my house. So we're gonna talk about that. He said a cease and desist. Simon is also sending all these legal notices to Bravo True Entertainment, saying that he want to find out what Porsha's goal was, what her storyline was gonna be, any communication between her and them, because apparently it seems like he might feel like they got something to do with this, honey. Because I don't know. I told y'all a long time ago, Simon was blindsided. Simon didn't know what had happened. But but we gonna get into it. Come on in, come on in. But before we start there, I would love for y'all to put pink hearts in the chat for Mama Brown. I see some of y'all had already started. Thank y'all so much for doing that. Also, I'd like to thank all of my Patreons for getting in here early. That's what I was trying to do before I froze. Okay. And shout out to my members, my YouTube sponsors, these people in the green. I can always count on them as well. Okay. You can be a YouTube sponsor too. All you gotta do is click that join button down in the bottom and you will get access to a lot of things. But I would prefer you be on Patreon, because Patreon is where the ATLien After Dark goes down. But the members, they get a lot of stuff too. Okay. Shout out to Stephanie. I see you, Stephanie friend. I see y'all, Cherish, and okay, I see everybody cute. Thank y'all for sending Mama Brown love. I'm sure she feels it because she is watching me. She is watching me, honey. She's like, "You're not gonna go live. You're not gonna go live. You're not gonna go live." I'm like, "I guess I'm gonna go live." I'm just she keep reminding me, "You're not gonna go live." I guess I'm gonna go live. Anyway, I'm here. But before we get on this Porsha and Simon situation, because I want to do a deep dive into them, that's really, really gonna like expose some things with Porsha. I know some of y'all be like, "Oh, Michelle, you always dragging the women. Porsha is pretty. She would never have to do the things that you say she is doing." But we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about her situation with Cordell and how it ties into this situation with Simon. We're gonna talk about the similarities between both, and it's gonna be pretty interesting. It's gonna be pretty interesting. What y'all say in this chat? You team Porsha? Okay, listen. Hashtag team Porsha. Hashtag team Simon. But I am hashtag team ATLien. Okay, I ain't on neither one of them sides because I'm kind of like Simon. Now, Simon, you knew better, honey. You was almost 60 years old. You know better than to be flossing your money around trying to get these little girls to marry you, knowing that all they see is riches and diamonds and gold and Rolls Royces. You all know better. You knew this relationship wasn't forever, but I know you thought it was gonna be longer than 15 months, but I'm digressing. But then you look at Porsha, be like, "Porsha, you done went through this not once but twice. Well, hell, three if you count Dennis." But Dennis was like, "I'm not even going down the aisle because I see what had happened with Cordell and how she tried to get the keys to Cordell's house and Cordell kicked out. And now here we are yet again over here with Simon's house, and Simon is kicking her out too, child. It's a mess." Thank you so much, Sierra Content. Thank you. But before we do that, I gotta make Team Twirl mad. Right, I am team me. Before we do that, I gotta make Team Twirl mad. What is this about Kenya Moore Hair Care still not being open? But she gonna have a grand opening, another grand opening, another open house this weekend. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and give Kenya her props. Okay, Kenya went on her Instagram recently to her Kenya Moore hair spa. Let me go to her Kenya Moore and see if she did on Kenya Moore, and she did on Kenya Moore hair spa. Kenya said, "Listen, y'all gonna come down here and see my spa because it's pretty. It's a content creation space. I'm tired of having to pay people to come out here and see it." So Kenya posted this recently. Okay, and it's crazy. She got Kenya Moore hair spa, Kenya Moore head spa, mind, body, online book. Hashtag hair, hashtag pretty, hashtag Kenya Moore hair. So apparently Kenya Moore has moved her booking site. She shut down her booking site after I booked it. Now she got another booking site. Hold on, let me go. This is so petty. Listen, I know. Y'all be like, "Oh, Michelle, why is they doing this to you?" I don't know. She didn't want me to spend my money. But Kenya Moore has yet another booking site. She done opened a brand new one now. Let me open it for y'all. Hold on. Let me put it in. Went into another thing. She's on mind, body, and soul. Okay, so don't be like me. Don't be like me and book no appointment and show up and nobody's there. I'm just saying, look, plan for alternate, plan for alternate. But Kenya has her hair spot up with the same phone number that was on the other booking spot. If you notice, it's that 888. What is it? Let me see. It's the 855 number that was on her other booking site. That's not a Georgia, a Chamblee, Georgia, an Atlanta, Georgia area code. But I'm digressing. Okay, but you can go over there and you can book. Only thing I do, it's the same thing. Sign in with your Facebook page. You can book a color consultation, a blowout. Y'all remember I booked me a whole blowout. Okay, y'all don't remember? And look, the same services, the same. Oh, she got a sew-in. Look, where is the people who was dragging me? Oops, I'm trying to scroll. Where is the people who was dragging me? Talking about Kenya don't do weaves. Where's the people who was dragging me talking about Kenya don't do weaves? Well, apparently she do sew-ins now. Okay, she put it on there. I guess she put it on there just for me. Okay, just for me. It's a WhatsApp number. Well, that's what Liz said. Liz called too. Some more people called the number. They said that her assistant Caitlin is there to answer. But tomorrow between 1 and 4, y'all can pull up on Kenya Moore Hair Spa. And she said the first 100 people will get gift bags. See, Kenya, I gave you a whole free advertisement. Okay, let me go back to her page. Hold on, let me go back to Kenya Moore Hair Spa. Okay, let me see. Okay, look. Okay, she got an open house. Look. So she is finally gonna be open. She is finally gonna be open Saturday, March 30th, between 1 and 4. Unfortunately, I won't be back. Okay, I wasn't going anyway because you ain't got but one time to stand me up, Kenya. Anyway, 5211 Peachtree Boulevard. It says Atlanta, Georgia, but it's actually in Chamblee. Okay, I don't know why she put Atlanta in there. She trying to play. Oh, no, somebody said ATLien. Look. Oh no. Will Kenya be present? Okay. Waiting to find out that I won the contest. Oh, she ain't gave her contest stuff away. Okay. Somebody said it's sold out because no dates on the website. What? Not ATLien said, tell Michelle ATLien. Anywho, y'all go down there, okay? Y'all go see exactly an open house, another opportunity to film. Okay, she must have signed her contract so that now she can she can have all these free people come up there to give them free stuff so she can have a free day of filming at her free spa because they ain't doing no services. Okay, because Kenya Moore is not a licensed beautician. Hey Diana. You said, is the white lady doing the hair? I don't know. That's who's on the thing. Hold on. She only had one person on here. That's the white lady right here. This the white lady she had. I don't know. She still worked there. And Caitlin is her assistant. So it's this lady right here and Caitlin. Ask for Caitlin when you get there and tell them that Michelle sent you. 1 to 4 on a Saturday. That's giving me that the salon was not going to be open. 1 to 4 on a Saturday, Easter weekend in Atlanta. Who was getting? Shouldn't they be booked and busy? How you gonna? Anyway, maybe I'm thinking too much into this. Am I? Vail said it's not business hours. It's not even a work day. Am I frozen again? I don't think I'm frozen. You said Easter. Okay, shouldn't everybody be getting their hair done? It should be booked. It should be crowded. She ain't got time to be doing no open house. Kenya's supposed to be the shampoo girl. But anyway, I just had to follow up on that because y'all always say I be lying and I don't be promoting black business. And look, here I am promoting a black business. So y'all go to Kenya Moore Hair Spa tomorrow between 1 and 4 and get nothing but a free gift bag. He said, turn the lease over to you. I'm just saying. Listen, John, you need to go too. Okay. You see, you poke holes through this girl's life. Same phone number, different site. So now she gonna say the site was a fake. The site was a fake with the same phone number. Now you creating another site with the exact same phone number. This site fake too. When people start booking appointments and you ain't there, but I ain't gonna even waste my time. I'm gonna let y'all do it. Uh, anyway, moving on. Moving on. Now y'all heard the latest about Porsha and Simon? Y'all heard the latest? Y'all remember what I was telling you the past couple of times? It was Porsha's web of deception. Porsha wants the house. Porsha filed for divorce. You know, Porsha sent People Magazine the documents because they weren't available through the Fulton County website. People Magazine posted documents that Porsha was getting divorced. Porsha had moved out of the house while Simon was gone to Costa Rica. Simon gets back, Porsha is gone. Now all of a sudden that Simon is posting or sharing all of his court documents. Now all of a sudden the girls is mad. Lauren, her sister, is mad. Porsha is mad. I don't understand how you can be in control of the narrative, right? Apparently, as soon as she announced that Porsha Guobadia was returning to the show, next thing you know, all of Simon's immigration papers mysteriously hit the internet. Then a week later, Porsha mysteriously files for divorce. Then a week later, Porsha wants Simon out of the $7 million house so that she can film. It's like, what is happening? Porsha moved too fast. Porsha sending documents to random fan pages. Well, here's the thing though. Let me pull up Lauren's page. Hold on. What's Lauren's page? Hold on. Loaded Wheel. Ain't that her name? L-O. There she is. Lori Williams. Okay. So Lauren posted this and showed that Simon was sending the stuff to the people. Simon wanted to get his word out. Simon says, I wonder who he was sending it to. I have new court filings to share. Send me email. And then somebody said, hello. No, thank you, Mr. Guobadia. And then Lauren said, like I said, actively trying to create a false narrative. But look, somebody, like, I'm just trying to figure out, how is that creating a false narrative? He didn't tell nobody. He didn't tell no stories. He just asking you, do you want the court documents? Can't nobody get them at Fulton County. Simon's like, I'm going to help you get them. Simon said the Fulton County court system down. Porsha sent them to People Magazine. I'm sending them to everybody else. I want you to read my side too. How you just gonna read one side of the equation and not have an informed opinion? I'm for it. Send the paperwork, Simon. You got my email, Simon. You got my phone number. Send them to me, Simon. The relationship is business. Oh, okay. Right. And why is Lauren in the business? Now, let me pull up some of these paperworks that Simon's been sending out. Here is why Lauren is in the business. Simon filed a notice to preserve evidence and spoliation notice to the petitioner, i.e. Porsha. Okay. Simon's attorney is a black woman who is of African descent. She's from Nigeria. Her name is Oniyima Afare. Am I pronouncing that right, people? And she says she is not playing with Porsha Williams. In fact, Simon's new attorney, via her Instagram. Hold on, let me find her Instagram because I looked it up the other day. And I was like, oh, child, she is not playing with Porsha. Hold on. She said the check cleared. I'm on it. Oh, first of all, Simon's new attorney is a judge in Clayton County. She's a sitting magistrate judge. She's also admitted to practice in every trial court, blah, 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 blah. But let me go to her page. Hold on. Let me go to her page. I love stuff like this. We know, listen, we know who Portia's attorney is. He been on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Listen, I'm not gonna say he's a fake attorney, but he was managing Kenya's fake divorce that we ain't never seen, or was it her estate planning? I don't know. Listen, Randy Kessler, we see you, Randy, always on the TV, but we finna look at this attorney right here. This attorney right here. What did she say? Look what she said right here. Oh, black woman on the move. She ain't playing. She said, my move every time my clients give me full authority to unleash the beast. She said that her client has given her full authority to unleash the beast. Look, I might be on Simon's side now if he put money in a black woman's pockets besides his sugar babies. I'm just saying. Besides his sugar babies, he put money in Fallon's pocket. He put money in Porsha's pocket. I'm just saying. Now, this might be Simon's next wife. She married already. She look good. Okay, but I was just on her page looking. I'm like, oh, she's a magistrate judge. She's about that business. She ain't playing. Every time Porsha files something, she files something else. She already filed the documents, asking for a restraining order, telling them that Porsha is violating several aspects of the divorce. Like, you trying to put the prenup into place before the divorce is even final. Porsha that forced her way back into the house. Listen, a mess. That's all I got to say. But this spoliation, am I saying that right, Legal Eagles? This notice that has been filed, honey, this is her. She filed it, and she was asking for a lot of things. We talked about this just the other day. Okay, they want the petitioner to preserve and not destroy, conceal, tamper with, or alter any video, audio, telephone, paper, or electronic files or other data. Now, this right here is the gimme gotcha. The gimme gotcha is these names right here. And this is probably why Lauren is a bit upset, because Lauren's name is number 3. Okay. So basically they saying Porsha cannot, they want her to submit all evidence regarding any claims or defenses involved in this action. All communication between Porsha and Kelvin. Remember I told y'all Kelvin Awusu Ansah. They want all communication between Porsha and Lauren. They want all communication between Porsha and Karen McKinney. And listen, all of it. And this is only the first one. I'm not even finished. It's a whole bunch of documents. Okay. But in addition to that, hold on. We're gonna give you something else. Hold on 1 minute. Now, apparently Simon's attorney has filed with Bravo. I think I already told y'all about this. The cease and desist. Y'all remember I was telling y'all that Simon was not going to sign off on any filming in the mansion. So even if Porsha and Mama Diane and Lauren kick down the door, bust in the fofo, and snatch all of the security cameras down, they are not going to be able to film with Bravo in the house. They're going to have to film on the street, around the corner, up the way, over there, somewhere at Porsha's old house. Who knows? Now, salute to Sandra Rose, because apparently Straight from the A is in hiatus right now. But Straight from the A sent the document over to Sandra Rose, okay? And Sandra Rose posted about this cease and desist that Simon has sent to Porsha and her authorities at Bravo. Okay. Now listen, this is what Sandra wrote this week. Real Housewives of Atlanta, Porsha Guobadia accused her estranged husband Simon of locking her out. Now, she did not get locked out. She was already gone. But anyway, in court documents obtained by Michelle ATLien Brown. Oh, Michelle got connections, honey. Simon provides proof that he owns the house outright. Okay. Simon asked Porsha and Bravo to cease and desist all video recordings, tapings, filming of the property located in Northeast Atlanta. Mr. Guobadia purchased the property solely in his name on November 8, 2021. And the letter also states, I have enclosed a copy of the limited warranty deed that has been executed, filed, and recorded in the real estate records of the Fulton County, Georgia. In Fulton County, Georgia. I have also enclosed a copy of the online public records for Fulton County, Georgia from the tax assessor's database, reflecting Mr. Guobadia's current ownership of the property as the sole legal owner. The cease and desist continues. Please note that Mr. Guobadia does not consent to the release, disclosure, or publication of any photograph of the property, nor does he consent to the taping, filming, or recording of the property, including any aspects of any activity in or about the property. The lawyer noted that any failure to comply will result in Guobadia taking legal action. Oh, and this was sent via express mail to True Entertainment LLC. There it is, right here in black and white, and signed by the attorney. Okay, there it is in black and white. Now, my Patreons got it before page 6 did. Everybody got it. But there's that. You said she's only been married a year, so I doubt if she is eligible. Bravo is going to drop Porsha. Ooh, 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 ooh. Shout out to Miss ATLien staying 3 years and going. I appreciate you, friend. The sole legal owner. Yes, ma'am. But let me finish. You said, is Bravo filming? I heard that they were filming in LA when Porsha was there, but I heard they've been filming one-off scenes with Porsha. And apparently, I don't know if Kenya must have signed her Bravo contract this week, but Kenya was in her feelings because they've been filming with Porsha all this time and not filming with any of the other rumored cast. They haven't even announced the cast yet because nobody is solidified because they're trying to figure out how they're going to handle this Porsha situation. In fact, Porsha is holding up production from the rest of them because nobody expected any of this. Oh, you said this season is a must watch. If it's going to be a season, how it's going to be a season if Simon is blocking the cameras? Simon has always lived in his house. Not always now. He bought the house in November. They got married right the day before Thanksgiving now. So they listen. Anywho, look. Now, would I be petty if I looked at the house? Would I be petty if I took a gander at the house? First, let me show you who's being petty first. Let me show you who's being petty real quick. I showed y'all this before. Now Porsha is back in the house, right? Porsha then kicked in the fofo. And Porsha is back in the house trying on clothes. Porsha is back in the house trying on clothes, okay? Because she knows Simon is away, okay? You say it's Simon's fault. Production is on hold. Yes, let's blame Simon. You said let's take a gander at the house. Yes, let's take a gander. So that's Porsha in the house. Porsha also posted, when her look, there's another one. She was in the house flouncing around with her pampered Porsha seat. Porsha just want to be in the house to film content because it's a beautiful house. We gonna look at the house. Hold on, we gonna look at the house. Y'all tell Simon don't send me no cease and desist now because I ain't on the Bravo. This ain't the Bravo. This ain't True Entertainment. This is straight from the A. But yes, there she is with her pampered Porsha. And look, there she is with her and her daughter in the I guess it's in the hotel, child. But listen, before I get to the house, Porsha wanted to have Pilar's birthday in the house after she filed for divorce. So she showed up at the house and the doors was locked and the garage was the codes was changed and she didn't know what to do. Now my thing is you left the house, filed for divorce. When the man came back without a conversation, you had already took your stuff. Then you tried to come back to have a party. Like what? Like who does that? I don't understand who does that. But anyway, she ended up having a Pilar's birthday party somewhere else. Okay, you said, but if she gets the house, can she keep up with the property taxes? I think she expects him to do that. Okay, I think she expects him to pay for this. She gonna live scot-free in the house until she get kicked out or he sells it. Porsha is going to enter a season of humbling when paying ugly. But here's the gag. in these other documents that I haven't shown you yet, Simon actually offered Porsha and her attorney a settlement. Like, I'll pay for you to live somewhere else. She denied it, and she demanded that Simon leave the property. So Porsha is being petty. So if Porsha is being petty, saying, I don't want to be married to you no more, out the blue, allegedly out the blue, and without a conversation, and then wants him to get out of the house that he purchased, like, shouldn't he be petty too? I'm just saying, I don't know whose side I'm on in this situation. I don't know. You said the feds is watching. The feds is watching all us. They watching you too. They watching you too. Okay. Anyway, but listen. Okay, so wait. We're gonna wait. Let me go back. Let me go to the house. Hold on. I'm gonna show you why Porsha wanna keep this house now. We're gonna take a gander. I just want to make sure the address ain't on here. Is the address on there? Oh, child, the address. Let me take the address off. Hold on. Let me do that. Take the address off. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Ain't no address on there. Let me make sure. All right. Ain't no address. Okay. Now, now, look at this. This is why she don't want to go nowhere. This is why she don't want to go nowhere. There go the gate that she jumped right there. This is why she don't want to go nowhere. There go the gates right there. The gate codes were changed. She couldn't get in the gate. This is why she don't want to go nowhere. Y'all see this? This is why. This is such a beautiful place. Look, we be making videos all day long. We be making cooking videos. We be making pampered Porsha videos. We be doing hair videos. It's all for clout. We'll be sitting in our office doing videos. It's all for clout. It's all for the videos. Look at this. Look at this. This is outside. We'll be outside doing videos. We'll be on the stairs doing the videos. We'll be in the bedroom doing our pampered Porsha sheets videos. Okay. You said you gonna be fresh as hell at the feds watching me too, child. You want to marry Simon too? Simon ain't gonna have no problem getting another wife. I'm just saying, he ain't gonna have no problem. Oh, look at that's the rest of the master bedroom. Hold on, that's the bathroom where she be filming, where she was just trying on the clothes just a minute ago. Y'all saw that in the bathroom. Okay, there it is again, right there. She was right there in front of that mirror, right there. There go the shower. Look how big that shower is. We can all fit in the shower. Look at that. There's the closet where Porsha be doing her Amazons from, right there. Yup. Hold on. You said Amazon Live, Go Naked, and Pamper by Porsha. Okay, I'm just saying. Girl, I read the only way you can override a person's mortgage without children is a death certificate. Ooh. Right? It's beautiful. Isn't it beautiful? Let's finish. Hold on. Okay, that's his closet. His closet a little compared to her closet, but that's okay. He ain't got that many clothes anyway. He just wear the little dashikis. That's the guest bedroom. That's where Lauren and them be, I guess. That's a little guest bathroom. Okay, and we still looking. Oh, that's the kids' room. This might have been before they I don't know. This is probably when it was for sale. But anyway, we just looking at it, child. We just looking at it because I'm sure she ain't changed much about this house because it was already beautiful. Look at it. You didn't have to change nothing. It was turnkey ready. You didn't have to change nothing. Okay, there go the pool and a little gazebo out there where they watch movies at. They go to look. Just amazing. Little game room right there. It's nice. This is nice. Little workout area right there. This is nice. Okay. Y'all still looking? Look. They go to pool. Okay, look. Then that's the little house outside. That's the little pool house right there. We in the pool house right there. Look, in the pool house, you can watch movies in the pool house. Look at that. You can watch movies in the pool house. Throw lots of parties. You said if he a fraud, why be married to him? If he a fraud, why would you want to live in a scammer's house? If he is a fraud and you're so afraid that he's going to be deported and ICE is going to come and raid all of the house, why would you want to live there? If he's a fraud, if his money isn't legit, why would you want to stay in his house? I want to know. If you married a stranger, why would you want to stay in the stranger's house? I'm just saying. I'm not gonna lie. If a man want to divorce me, he would not be filming in my house. Okay, she can film in the pool. Simon said, "Nowhere, nowhere. You can't film in here. This is my house. You got to get out. You got to get out. You got to get out." But they got lots of square footage. That's for sure. They got lots of square footage, and they that far from Atlanta. Okay, now, oops. To be transparent, I forgot to show you Porsha being petty. Okay, Porsha's being real petty. Okay, Simon was supposed to be out the house according to the prenup 30 days after she filed for divorce. Porsha been timing this. And then so she, Simon said, I'm not leaving. He thought about it. At first his attorney was like, okay, I ain't gonna fight it. She wanna go. She wanna be divorced. Bye. But then he was like, wait a minute, she want my house. Wait, let me get her a settlement. She don't want to be with me no more. I pay for her to go live wherever she want to live. Porsha's like, no, you need to leave my house. That is my dream house. And here, look. This is right after she filed for divorce. Hold on, listen. I probably can't play it because copyright, but listen real quick.
Cup out my house, get the cup out my house, get the
Y'all
cup
hear
out
that?
my.
Y'all probably don't hear it. Turn it off. Hold on. Stop screen. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear the music that was playing? Hold on, let me put it back.
This don't give up.
Probably can't hear it because I keep turning it off. Hold on. I want to make sure my sound is on audio. Yeah, the sound is on. I don't know why. You heard it? Okay. Play it without the music. Well, y'all know what it says. Get out my house. Get out my house. Y'all know the Beyonce song, Get Out My House, honey. Get out my house. Yes. Okay, Beyonce gonna shut me down. Okay, but y'all know Porsha was being petty Betty, telling Simon to get out the house with the music behind her while she getting her hair done. Okay, just look at the timeline and try to figure out what is it about this house that Porsha is so fixated on. I want to know. Don't you want to know? I do too. Okay, you said Beyonce was petty. Okay. Petty Betty. Now, speaking of which, thank you for bringing that up. Porsha declined Cordell's money. She didn't decline Cordell's money. She just didn't get none. Cordell filed for divorce because apparently, according to him, Porsha would be leaving the kids, his kid home. She's supposed to be the stepmom. She's supposed to be taking care of the kids. Porsha said she was going to be a housewife. She would leave the residence without consideration to the kids. So Cordell locked the door so she couldn't come back. So back then, Cordell said he actually told Porsha before he was going to change the locks. He said, "Hey, reaching out, not knowing who may or may not have keys to the house at this point, I was concerned for our safety, so I changed the lock on the house. If and when you need to get in, give me a heads up, and you can." That's what Simon said, because I'm not Simon, I'm sorry. That's what Cordell said back then when he changed the lock after filing for divorce from her, that she would be gone for days at a time. He didn't know what she was. Don't come back here. Okay, the door is locked. It's closed. Okay, now look at this picture of Cordell and Porsha from way back. Hold on, let me put this up. Look at this picture. Porsha has changed a whole lot since whatever year this was. Okay, hasn't she changed a whole lot? So, hold on. According to the AJC, Cordell highlighted her alleged unreasonable sense of entitlement and financial negligence, including a failure to pay taxes and losing a condo. Now, rumor has it he's also pissed that Porsha refused to enter into a confidentiality order. And here's the kicker: Cordell said that Porsha wasn't blindsided and didn't learn about the divorce via Twitter. In short, he says she wasn't blindsided. He said in the filing that he had, quote, several conversations with Porsha for several months prior to the divorce action being filed, which she requested that he file for divorce. Also, he claims that Porsha told him, this is from Cordell's mouth, that she had nothing to lose and even proposed that they stay married, quote unquote, for business purposes. Now, all y'all team Porsha, Porsha's picks, or whatever y'all want to call each other, why would you stay married for business purposes to somebody that you don't like, to somebody who you was alleging that was gay and all of this stuff? Like she wanted the lifestyle. So here we are again, 10 years later, she wants this lifestyle and she intentionally waited till however many months it was, 14 months, 29 days, or whatever it was, in order to trigger the prenup, in order to get the things that she wanted from the prenup. And specifically, she wanted the house. She wanted the instant that stated that Portia will be able to remain in the marital residence for, however long until it sells. Yes. She said, Michelle, it's funny. When Simon was with Portia, she was team Portia. Now that they are getting divorced, Michelle, of course, sides with the man. Oh, that's the same thing with Patricia and Apollo. I'm siding with nobody. I told you I felt like Simon was an idiot for thinking that these women, these young women, are 30 years his senior or his junior, would want to be with him for life. Because apparently Portia had a plan and she executed it flawlessly, like I said last time. However, what Portia didn't bank on was Simon fighting back. Portia thought that she was gonna get the same thing Fallon got. Well, Fallon got a little embarrassed because she was pregnant by somebody else, but that's her fault. Okay, there were no victims in that situation, I assure you. But Simon, filed for divorce or whatever. They got divorced within 30, 45, 90 days, and it was a wrap. Fallon got a roof over her head to raise another man's baby. I'm just like, dang, these people is there. Oh, but where can I find me a Simon? I wouldn't do that. You said they need to sell that house. Maybe he don't want to sell his house. Maybe he like his house. You said I'm throwing Portia under the bus. How am I throwing Portia under the bus? Wait a minute. I don't understand. Where did I throw Portia under the bus? I feel like Portia threw herself under the bus by marrying somebody that she didn't really like in the first place for money. I don't know. No name on the deed, you lost. The deed trumps everything, married or not. Okay. You said Portia is middle age. Okay, well, look, she's younger than Simon. Okay, if Simon is 60 and Portia's 40, I don't know how old, but it is what it is. Portia is 42. That's not considered young. Okay, 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 okay. And you haven't forgotten about Bolo. Oh, shoot, not Bolo, not Bolo. Portia is doing it to herself. But we're gonna go back a little bit in time now. We're gonna go back a little bit. Now, y'all remember all this Cordell stuff and what was going on with Cordell, and we was feeling bad for Portia. We was feeling like Cordell was really like strict and controlling and wouldn't let her go out and party with her friends. We was feeling all of that. However, and that Portia was telling everybody that she found out about the divorce through Twitter. You remember that? You remember that? She said, hold on, I was totally blindsided at the reunion. I did feel some kind of way because I did want my husband there with me. I was standing strong, representing for my family, Portia explained. But then when I found out about the divorce, it was absolutely a surprise. Portia recalled waking up from a nap to see missed calls from her sister. That Lauren always somewhere in the middle, honey. And Lauren saying, have you heard? And I'm like, heard what? So I went to Twitter, and the first thing I see is Cordell is divorcing Portia, she said. And I'm like, this is a crazy joke. I just found out from Twitter. She then went and confronted her husband, who was in the next room. I asked my husband, had he filed? She said, without revealing his answer, she added, long story short, I just felt very disappointed and let down. When I got married, I meant for it for life. I meant it for life. I always said I would never get a divorce unless he cheated on me or something like that. I was heartbroken like I am now. So, yeah. And scene. Porsha is slow. We just going back in time looking at the Cordell situation and what had happened with Cordell. Another thing that Cordell said is that Porsha was pretending to be a demure church lady. When they met, she was in the church. When they got married, things changed. When she got on Housewives, it really changed. And so it's like the real Porsha actually came out. However, he felt like the marriage was doomed from the get-go, but hindsight is 2020. They said, Cordell said, when we were about to get married, she had lost her daycare business. I was there for her, and I wanted to be the rock to make sure she understood that it's going to be all right. Don't worry about it. I loved my ex, Cordell said, but that's old and over with. Now, he also said she came in with a tough situation, and then she came out with the Housewives show making 5 to 6 figures, something more than she's ever had, explained Cordell. So when people say I ran her off, she left with nothing, she left with a lot. The gag is Porsha left the marriage with Cordell with what? Let me see. With no insurance, with no house, with no alimony, with nothing. Porsha and Cordell's divorce was far from amicable. Stewart destroyed Porsha's wedding dress and sent it back to her after kicking her out of the house and changing the locks. On Porsha's side of things, she said she was blindsided by the divorce. Anyway, moving on. It seems like, I don't know, if you had been that hurt by somebody else who blindsided you, but you married him for money too, why would you do that to somebody else? Why would you do that to Simon? Why would you blindside Simon? I don't know. It's all like, I don't know. It's kind of karma that all of this stuff is happening, and a lot of the similar circumstances are happening in each one. You got kicked out of Cordell's house. You getting kicked out of Simon's house, but you blindsided Simon after being blindsided by Cordell, but now you think Simon is gonna let you stay in his house. I don't know. What y'all think? Y'all think she deserves the house? Put on 1 in the chat if you think that Porsha deserves the house. Let me know. Put a 5 in the chat if you don't. A 1 in the chat if she deserves the house. A 5 in the chat if she does not. Hold on, I want to read one more thing to y'all. What is this? I already read that. Okay, I read that. Hold on. I'm trying to get my documents together. I read that. Oh, here it is right here. The latest filing. The latest filing is notice to produce. Notice to produce. This is from Simon to Porsha, and he's asking her to produce all of these documents by Thursday, April 4th at 10 a.m. So she gonna have to get on it, doggone it. If she gonna manufacture these documents. Hold on, if she gonna manufacture these documents, let me make sure there's no addresses on here. I don't see no addresses. Okay. Okay, well, he wants a copy of the passport. Hold on, let me put this in here. Window. A copy of the passport and every single page in the passport book. Every single page in the passport book. A copy of any and all transaction purchases, receipts, or proofs of payments to any hotels or motels. A copy of any invoices, receipts, contracts, memos, agreements, or other documentation evidencing that you have hired personal security bodyguards to include their contact information. Y'all remember Porsha said that Simon said she came with an armed person and that it was, and she claimed that it was security. He's saying that it wasn't. You came with some goons. Now he wants proof that you hired security. A copy of any recordings, video, and audio that you have in your possession are control of the marital residence and any activity therein around the marital residence from February 2024 to the present. So if she got some videos in her phone and the marital residence from February to now, he wants to see them in court April 4th. Any and all contracts, memos of understanding, and agreements, including any amendments between True Entertainment and Porsha Diane Williams from 2022 through the present. Any and all communications, including text, email, or written communication between True Entertainment or any individual or agent acting on its behalf and Porsha Diane Williams or any agent acting on her behalf regarding her return and participation as a cast member to the Real Housewives of Atlanta show from 2022 to the present. Any and all communication, including text, email, or written communication between True and Porsha regarding the following topics. Look at this. Regarding these topics right here, your relationship with Simon Iore Guobadia, your divorce against Simon Iore Guobadia, any prenuptial agreement involving Porsha and Simon, filming, recording, taping, photography, and or production at the marital residence, storylines, subjects, and or topics for Porsha regarding the Real Housewives of Atlanta television show. Simon is not playing, and all the people who keep saying, "Oh, he's doing this. He want to be on TV. He want to be a peach." This real life. That man want his money and his house and his freedom. And then all the people keep saying, "Oh, Porsha, why is he doing this? Why is he doing this?" But Porsha started it. Did she not? Did she not? For all we know, Porsha would still be in a happy marriage, ride jet skis in Dubai that she was in February. You said Simon is her karma. You'd be bitter too if you left the house and came back and somebody was trying to kick you out your house. I would be bitter too. I think Simon will have to give up the house, right or wrong. We shall see. We shall see. What he is trying to prove, I think, is that she entered the marriage under false pretenses. Basically, he's trying to prove by asking for all this evidence that she has been planning and plotting to divorce at a certain time period in order to get that certain asset. That is what he's doing. And he's hired a great attorney and probably forensic accountants and everything else in order to do this. Now, yeah, she was in it for the money, honey. So it would be interesting to see all y'all legal eagles out there. All y'all legal eagles out there. Is this why you don't play with a Nigerian man? Child, I just wouldn't play with a man with that much money in the bank, honey, who got enough money to pay for a lawyer frivolously or not. I'm just saying. Simon, why won't you just leave? Just go. Why won't Porsha just leave? I would want to stay nowhere I'm not wanted. Would you? I would not want to. You only been there a year. I'm just saying it's not your house. You got a house. And then you're supposed to be getting millions from Bravo, allegedly. You can't buy your own house. Why would Simon have to give his house to her? Doesn't make sense. It does not. And he doesn't have to give it. To be clear, in the prenup, it says she is allowed to live there for a certain length of time or until it is sold. Okay, that's what she's banking on. I guess she wants to trigger him selling the house or whatever. I don't know, but she's doing it for clout because it's a beautiful house. We saw the house. But anyway, it's the same thing she did to Cordell. The same thing. What else did he ask for? Wait a minute. Oh, and let's not forget, he's also alleging that she got a man name whose name begins with a C. No, his name begins with a K. Okay. He wants copies of any and all photographs, videos, recording, taping footage, or filming in your possession or control of the marital residence since February 22nd, 2024. That was right after they came back from Dubai. If you recall, they was in Dubai for Valentine's Day. So these dates are interesting. Any and all communication between Porsha and Kelvin Wusu Ansah from 2021 through the present date. Ooh, okay. So Porsha, girl, you in danger, girl. You was in danger, girl. Why are they divorcing? Porsha recently claimed, originally she didn't have a reason in the divorce documents, but recently she claimed that she is married to a stranger and she got to go. Here it is right here. Hold on. Shout out to the neighborhood talk, Kearney. Porsha said, Porsha Williams admits the revelation of Simon Guobadia's sketchy past is the main reason she filed for divorce. Didn't want to be married to a stranger. Your job is to protect PJ and I, and you have not. Wife shows that the news reports of husband's alleged immigration fraud and what appeared to be an imminent threat of deportation were shocking and affected the wife's mental and emotional well-being. None of this information was ever disclosed by husband to wife, despite wife having previously inquired about husband's immigration status and criminal history. It is also being reported that there were text messages between Porsha and Simon where they discussed the matter. Porsha's lawyer also wrote, since learning of husband's checkered immigration history and status, wife began to question everything that she initially believed to be true as it relates to her husband's character, immigration, business dealings, etc., and began to uncover additional information that husband failed to disclose to wife. Petitioner did not wish to be married to a stranger and filed for divorce. I don't believe it. I'm sorry. If you married to a stranger, if you that scared for, like, I would run. I don't want your house. I'm not fighting you for your car. I'm gone. Just set me free. Release me. Okay, release me. I got money. I can take care of myself. This stuff about the house, this is dangerous. If he is crazy and dangerous and unhinged, like, I don't want to be sleeping in that house, and that's that man's house. No, not me. Mm-mm. So clearly she knows that he ain't dangerous. He ain't this, he ain't that. And she is the dangerous one. That's what it seemed like. She done ran up in the man's house with a gun. Her and her mama done ran up in the man's house and disabled the security cameras. The mama and the mama boyfriend that ran up in the man's house. Everybody ran up in the man's house. Meanwhile, Simon just sitting there like, where he gonna go? Simon then fled to Dubai. Because he is afraid for his safety. He then fled to Dubai. That's what he said. That's what she said. He had fled to Dubai. Meanwhile, Simon said he ain't in Dubai no more. He in Tanzania at the club. Hold on. Simon said, when Simon posted this, he is trolling y'all. He said he has fled. He is flee. He is flee to Dubai. Okay, he is gone. That is what he is right there. Okay. And now he's in Tanzania. You say he better get that tattoo removed. Okay. Now, how you gonna explain that? You thought you married a stranger, but you got his real first name tattoo on behind your ear. You don't have Simon tattooed behind your ear. You have Iore tattooed behind your ear. Hold on, I'm gonna look for the tattoo. There go the tattoo right there. Let me open this up. Look at this tattoo. Y'all remember now? Now, how you gonna explain that? I married a stranger, but I got his real name, his birth name tattooed. I didn't get his fake name, if that's his fake name. I didn't do that. So what had happened? So that's why I believe Simon has filed all these documents through his attorney to find out what the deal is. Like, he has finally woke up. He was blindsided. He was sad. He didn't know what to do. Like he came home thinking he was coming home to his wife, and the wife had packed up and left, packed her daughter up and left. And then 3 days later, he get divorced. He gets paperwork talking about enforcing the prenup, and he gotta go by the 22nd. Simon, through his attorney, said, okay, but make it the end of the month at least. I mean, damn, I didn't even know this was going on. And do you know, Porsha said, hell no, he need to leave right now. And so instead of waiting to the end of the month, she came over there on the 21st. He's supposed to leave by the 22nd, but she came over there on the 21st just to make sure he was gone. And yeah, he was not gone. So yes, isn't this crazy? This is crazy. This is good though. This is juicy. I'm living for the real life drama. I just hope we don't see Porsha on true crime or something soon, because you don't play with nobody's feelings like this, and you don't play with no money like this. This is real life money, millions and stuff. So I don't know. You said, now I'm siding with Simon. Why I gotta be siding with Simon? Why I can't just be on the side of right and truth and fairness? Why it's gotta be, you want me to be on Porsha's side and say she should have the house and she ain't pay for it? You want me to, and that ain't even his child. Like, it'd be different if PJ was his child, but to say, oh, me and my child is homeless, that ain't even his baby. He ain't adopt the child. So why you and your child gotta stay in his house? Am I wrong? Dennis need to buy you a house for your child. Anyway, moving on. I have put the link in the chat. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, I'm gonna take a few calls. Listen, this whole video is about Porsha's web of deception. One more thing I wanted to show y'all, just to be clear, okay, just to be clear, because I know that I got the man picture. I'm gonna show it on Patreon though. I got Kelvin's picture, okay, but let me show you this about Cordell. Hold on. Just the last thing about Cordell that I thought was very, very interesting. Right here, let me open this up. We was talking about this over on Discord earlier, but look at this. This was a TMZ article. The Real Housewives of Atlanta star just filed new docs in her divorce against Cordell. Right, this was back then. According to the docs, in family court in Georgia, Porsha claimed Cordell had locked her out of the residence on multiple occasions, and she had to have her lawyer beg Cordell's people for a key. Sources close to the situation tell us Cordell isn't playing ball, and he has not forked over a key. But there's more. According to the docs, Porsha tried to work things out with Cordell in a mediation session, but she claims he blew the whole thing off and called it a waste of time. Porsha wants a judge to force Cordell to either allow her to use the house or pay her enough cash so that she can get a suitable resident. We in the same boat. 10 years later, we in the same boat. But you got a house and you just signed a alleged $5 million contract with Bravo. So I don't know. But anyway, let me take these calls. Hold on. Hey, Mickey.
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good, Michelle.
Girl.
This is a show within its own. This is crazy. But did Porsha really think she was gonna outsmart a man that's already been married 3 times in the past? And she's wifey number 4? Like, seriously.
I don't know. I mean, I guess she thought that prenup was a dead deal, signed, sealed, delivered. Listen, option number 5, circle it, highlight it. This is what I'm getting. And she, she thought that was gonna be it. But prenups are disputed all the time.
Mm-hmm. You're not lying. Look at Young Jeezy and Jenny Mai.
Mm-hmm. But they have a kid, though.
That
Yeah,
don't
that's
matter.
I would think it's different. I mean, I get it, it don't matter, but I would think if Pilar was his kid, it would be different. Like a judge would have a little bit more sympathy, like, yeah, she should stay there, blah blah blah. But no, they were married for less than a year. That's not his kid. Like, if anything, she gonna end up owing him money.
She should have pulled a Janet Jackson. In her prenup, she got paid what, $100 million for every year that she was married to her
But
husband, her
she had a
ex-husband.
kid too.
No, but yeah, she got like what, child support and etc. But that was part of their prenup, that she got paid $100 million for every year they got married. It had nothing to do with the kid.
Well,
But
this ain't even
girl,
a year, but a year and 2 months.
you making Porsha sound like she's a gold digger that just keeps coming up with rocks.
I mean, she
But
tried
listen,
it with
it's
Cordell, and we saw it in black and white, right? She pretended to be a evangelist. Y'all remember she was preaching against the gays.
Oh,
She said lesbianism was a sin, and then she married Cordell, and then she tried to say he was gay when he filed for divorce. Like, it was just a big mess. And now here we are again. She did it. Look, she did it with Dennis. Talk about she opened her legs to the moon when she found out how much money he had.
what,
He
selling
had
hot
the
dogs?
baby with him, huh?
Slinging hot dogs. He was making that much money.
Child.
but
And
it's
well,
really clear that listen, she got with him for his money and he got with her for her looks.
Let
That's
me.
it. It's
I,
that's
what,
why I say they both get what they
come
get
on,
now.
they,
Let's be
yeah.
serious.
come on.
It's
We
very
all know that.
transactional. It's
We all
transactional.
we all know Portia never picks very attractive men. So we've seen Cordell, we've seen Dennis, and we've seen Simon. But I mean, they might as well just had to let each other cheat in peace. He was cheating, she was cheating. They could cheat together and just cheat in peace and just keep it moving.
Were they cheating?
I agree.
Was he cheating?
Child.
I think Simon was just trolling. I don't think Simon was cheating. I don't know
No,
though.
I don't
it's
even think he was cheating. He was caught off
Porsche
guard.
claiming that Simon had women all up and through the house. That was she
I'm
claiming.
sorry, but he
I
was
think he
too
was caught
quick
off
to be.
guard.
No, he was too quick to be popping up with all these rebound girls. So I don't know, but
Mm.
you
I
know, go ahead.
I personally think that he was caught off guard because they was on, what was it? I don't know if it was like a beach or whatever,
They were in
and they was in
Dubai
the
for
little
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, they
yeah,
was in
the
Dubai
little
for Valentine's.
car boat or whatever, and they was
Mm-hmm.
chilling. And then
Mm-hmm.
the news come out with whatever they came out with, and then Portia, instead of talking to her husband like she should have been the whole time, she goes to the internet. That's embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Honestly, I think she.
embarrassing.
Honestly, I think that he was cheating, but she lied about the immigration stuff so that she can use that to divorce him, because it's harder to prove that your spouse is cheating, especially when you're cheating too. So so
Exactly. That's why I believe it.
and not only that, but he can contest, what is it, Eric, whatever, the one that starts the divorce board that starts with the I.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Oh God.
Irreconcilable differences.
yes.
Differences, yeah.
So
But
he
that
would
wasn't the
probably,
reason she filed though. When she filed, she didn't file for irreconcilable differences.
yeah,
In
she
fact,
used
she
the,
But
didn't
what
even
she
she used
know
the,
filed
why
for?
she filed.
she
Huh?
did she filed because of his immigration status and fraud and
That's what
stuff
she's
like that.
saying now. That's
So
But
what
what
she's
did
saying
yeah,
she
now,
what
that
did
he's
she
fighting
say? What
back.
was her
Yeah.
motion?
what was her motion that she filed, Michelle?
The first one,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's the motions?
um, he filed a motion for temporary relief. She filed a motion to hold on. I have so many documents in here, chat. Let me go back. She filed. Wait a minute. Sign motion for request. She filed a request for immediate and emergency relief, and basically telling him that he needed to get out of the house. And she
Let
noted
me
Oh
that
wow.
tell you
what
something, Michelle. Nigerian men, they have a PhD in petty. Like
Mhm.
like they came out the womb petty, like ready for
Mhm.
petty. Like inner petty Betty is like their twin. So, but this is
See,
better
the
than watching
agreement
the
here,
show.
the prenup state that in the event of dissolution shall be deemed to have occurred upon either party commencing through the filing with any clerk or any court a proceeding for divorce, separate maintenance, annulment, or other action seeking dissolution of the party's marriage. Accordingly, pursuant to the terms of the agreement, an event of dissolution occurred on February 22nd, 2024, when wife filed her complaint for divorce, which would thereby require that husband physically vacate the marital residence by March 22nd, 2024. So she's trying to enforce that. So he said that she was already gone and he changed the
Mm.
locks after he got the divorce paperwork. But then she came back trying to have a birthday party for Pilar. Yeah,
I
it's a
don't
mess.
understand how you're gonna leave and think you can come back and then try to enforce that after
Yeah.
you left your marital home. That makes no sense.
Okay. She had a
And look, he
battery in
offered
her
a
back,
settlement. Look, look,
y'all.
look. He offered a settlement on March 19th. Wife's counsel sent correspondence to husband counsel advising that wife declined the partial offer of settlement and that she expected full compliance by husband, which would include husband's relocation from the home by Friday, March 22nd. So she turned down the settlement and basically doubled down and said, you got to leave the house.
So let me
On
ask you a
March
question.
21st, wife learned that the husband disabled her access to the gate of the
I
residence,
know that's right.
effectively blocking her ability to access her own residence. This is her attorney speaking. Wife's
I mean,
counsel attempted to immediately resolve the situation with husband's counsel. However, those attempts were unsuccessful because Simon fired that attorney and got another attorney. Wife was unable to contract a separate was able to contract a separate company to restore her access. So she then called the locksmith, child. Shortly after regaining access to the marital residence, husband disabled wife's access to the residence, changed the locks, and changed the garage code almost immediately after she left the residence again. Wife's counsel again attempted to resolve the matter with husband's counsel and learned that husband had retained new counsel. Wife's counsel attempted to make husband's counsel aware of husband's actions, only to receive correspondence justifying husband's actions and directly contradicting previous correspondence sent by husband's counsel in direct violation of the terms of the parties' prenup agreement, and despite having already previously acknowledged his need to vacate the residence. Uh,
Ooh.
New counsel advised as follows: Mr. Guobadia intends to maintain the status quo and continue to occupy the marital residence with his children until such time that the parties have resolved the issues in this case and there is a court order regarding the same. As such, Mr. Guobadia will not vacate the property on March 22nd.
I know that's right. It's
wait,
set in stone.
wait a
So
minute.
she
Doesn't
wants
she
to
real?
calm down.
It's set in
He
stone.
said after the divorce is final, if there's an order, I'll leave. That's what he's saying.
Oh,
Regard,
okay. After the divorce. Okay.
regardless, even if she stays there, she can't shoot in there. She might as well just, take the L, move back into her old home, and then shoot over there.
She
I don't
always
understand.
take the L. Why not now?
Well, I mean, shoot, she set herself up.
Exactly. You took another woman's man, first and
It's not even
foremost.
about. It's not even
Wait a
about
minute
taking
now.
another woman's man.
Fallon was big and pregnant now. Come on now.
I
Did
mean, I'm
It's
nobody
not
just
take
even.
saying.
nobody
I'm just
nigga?
saying, y'all. I'm just saying.
Fallon
I
wasn't
just hate that.
innocent.
You lose them the
Yeah,
same
I
way you
hate
get
that
them.
narrative. I understand that, but listen, go back and listen to Fallon's interviews. Fallon even admits that she met Porsha through Simon. Porsha
Right.
already
I
knew
remember that
Simon.
one. I
Portia
remember
knew
that one.
Simon before he knew Fallon. So I'm not
Oh, I
justifying
don't
their
know that one.
relationship. All I'm saying is she didn't take him from
Got
Fallon.
you. I didn't know that part. I didn't know that
You
part.
Yeah,
remember, you
Fallon
can't.
even the only reason she came on as Portia's friend is because that's how the Real Housewives of Atlanta
Mm-hmm.
does. Just like Nene and Cynthia, they didn't know each other. They were introduced, and look, Nene knew
Right.
Peter before she knew Cynthia because everybody knew
Right.
Peter from Atlanta clubs. So the same thing with Porsha and Simon. Porsha knew Simon from the clubs and stuff. Simon wanted his wife on the show. Simon asked Porsha if she would, bring the wife on the show, and that's how she got introduced.
Oh, talk
Okay, I
about
got you
Nene.
then. I don't have
Talk
nothing else
about
to say.
Nene. Didn't they post something like supposedly Nene was trying to like holler at Simon?
What?
I ain't never heard that. I think that's who is they? Don't
I
say
think
that.
somebody
That's what
lying
it
because
said
I
on
never heard
social
it either.
media.
That's a
Girl,
I will
clickbait.
go
bye.
ahead and post it in.
Yoni and Simon. First of
I
all,
always
Yoni
keep
and
my
Simon
ear
are
to the
friends.
streets.
Yoni and Simon are
Yeah.
friends. Nene ain't trying to holler at no
Yeah,
Simon.
no. I keep my ears to the streets and I ain't never heard that one.
Girl, I will go
Actually,
ahead and
listen, I
post
know
it.
Nene personally, and I know Simon personally, and I know they,
Yes. Okay, so you will know. And
Mm.
that would be weird for
Yeah, she
two
called him
men to
yesterday to
be
check on my
friends
mama.
and then
So sweet.
she trying to get with both of them. That's weird.
No, what's weird is his teeth. That's what's weird. I still can't adjust to that.
Simon's teeth? Who's teeth?
Yes, Simon's teeth, man. They look
He got,
like his veneers are too big for his mouth.
well, so does Portia's. Everybody
Everybody's
veneers be
veneers
big.
look too big,
No,
honestly.
like his look like they're sitting on 28s in his mouth. That's what they look
Oh
like.
my god.
Oh,
Oh no.
I ain't never noticed.
Oh my god.
I mean, they don't look no different than anybody else's veneers to me. I mean,
Exactly.
No,
Everybody's
his just
veneers look
doesn't.
really big, honestly.
That's
his don't
no.
look no
There's
bigger than nobody else's.
Go ahead.
I
They
mean,
don't
just
look
look
no
at
bigger than
everybody's
nobody else's.
veneers. Just look at everybody's veneers. They look really big. They bigger
Straight
than your
teeth
regular
look like
teeth.
straight teeth. I don't see
Yeah,
no
they
like. I
they
don't.
bigger than your regular teeth.
Mm.
One thing about Simon though, he gonna stay out the country.
I mean, now, yeah, rightfully so.
He gonna
He
Simon
can't
is
stay,
trust his
running.
wife and he
Simon.
Look, he
can't
run
trust
out
the
the
government.
country. He was at the thing with Yoni and Nene. So I mean, he ain't been out the country that long. That's why he was laughing, talking about fled to Dubai. He was conducting business, whatever that business is.
Hey.
No, but he be
Man
traveling.
gotta make his money. Look, he's showing his STEM code Tanzania. He
I'm
doing
telling
something.
you,
Hey, go
man,
to where you
he be
love,
on
right?
the run.
Right, he on the run. He just fled. Y'all so stupid. Look, he's
No
sitting
wait.
there
So
with
Simon
all the
is he the new
diplomats and
Carmen
stuff.
San Diego?
They go Akon's wife with her Fendi on out there in the place.
I'm telling you, he be out the country.
I'm just
Simon's the new
saying.
Oh,
Carmen San
Simon.
Diego.
My thing is just don't believe everything everybody says about people being a scammer. Just because they jealous that this man got millions and they don't know how he made the money, don't mean he ain't got the money. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
Exactly.
obviously.
And I
Because if
love the
it was
fact
that
that he
easy, I mean,
controls
come
the
on, we all
trolls.
would be
'Cause
Yeah,
millionaires.
exactly. It's like the constant, like the posting. That's what's funny to me. Like, hey guys, look at my Rolls Royce. Look at the
Mhm,
private jets. Stuff like that is funny to me.
mhm. So we shall see. What y'all believe that Portia deserved a house? Anybody on here?
Nope.
Hell
No,
no.
Nope.
that
Nope.
man worked his butt off for
She
his house.
embarrassed that man on the internet. Who wants to be with somebody that embarrassed them on the internet? He probably would have gave her the house. Had
Well,
she
she
not
did
done that.
disrespect him.
Had she
Yeah.
not done that, he probably would have
She
gave her the
dropped
house.
the immigration. First of all, she said Porsha Guobadia is coming back. So she was claiming his last name. Then a week
Exactly. He
later,
probably would have gave
she
it to her.
dropped the immigration paperwork. And listen, it's the same immigration paperwork everybody was talking about 2-3 years ago. Y'all don't remember Sunday Omni and Tisa Tales and all of them were dissecting his immigration paperwork and
Mm-hmm.
stuff and saying that he was a scammer and he wasn't here legally and he was supposed to be deported 4 years ago, all kind of stuff. So my thing is, how can you say if any of it's true or if it's as bad as the people try to make it seem? How can you say you didn't know and all of a sudden you want to get divorced now that the
Well,
camera's supposed to
that,
be?
Right. Go to your husband and talk to your husband. Don't talk to the internet.
yeah,
Talk to
that
your
this is like
husband first.
sounds like typical Portia. She'll punch you and then afterwards cry.
But do you think that something else happened that we know nothing about
He cheated.
within
That's
the
what happened.
marriage?
He
And
cheated.
later on,
I
we
thought
finna
she
find out.
cheated. She been with Kelvin. Remember, I told y'all exclusively that Portia was with that married man, another married man
Yeah,
who
What?
live in
she
Cobb
stays
County.
with married men. What are you
Oh
talking? She
my
stays with
god.
married men.
I didn't
Well,
know that one. Ooh.
So they
go
both
back
cheated
and
on each
watch my
other.
video, Portia Williams' Web of Deception. I've been talking about this over and
Got
over
you.
and
I
over and
sure
over
will.
again.
I
So
sure
if
will.
they both cheated, so now she wants out and she wants the house.
Hmm.
Is that because all of this in the beginning, I'm like, child, this got Bravo written all over it. It's just too much. But now I'm like, okay, he's sending cease and desist. He can't, they can't talk about him. They can't film at the house. They can't do anything. So now I'm like, okay, what's really going on? Because if she can't talk about any of this, if I was Andy Cohen, if I was Bravo, child, I want a refund. I want my money back
To
because
me,
I
it's giving
know.
that. It's giving me that Simon is just being as petty as she's being. You know what I'm saying? Like he offered her a settlement. He said, okay, first of all, he was blindsided allegedly.
Right.
Then he said, okay, well, since you want a divorce, okay, I'll give you a settlement. You can move on, whatever. But she's like, no, you got to get out of the house. And so that's when
Ooh.
he fired his attorney. Like, well, now I got to fight. You see what I'm saying? So it feels like to me that he just kind of like woke up like, is this for real? Is she playing?
Okay, he
And
was
then he realized
blindsided.
that it was for real, reached out to family members, all kind of stuff, can't get no answers from nobody. And now, it's like, okay, well, if that's what you want, then let's fight.
Because if
Okay.
y'all remember, Fallon only got about 200K. She didn't get much.
Shoot, Porsha got multiple weddings. Multiple. So this was a blind sight for him. It really was.
Yeah.
It
They had
really
$1 million
was.
weddings, like for
You feel
real.
me?
Mhm.
He made sure that she really looked like a queen.
Yeah.
Mm. Well, she made him look like a troll.
And she made him look like a joke. A
Mm-hmm.
weirdo.
Yep.
A stereotypical Nigerian
Black
scammer.
man. Yes. A black man.
That's what she
No
did.
black men are good. That's the way she made him look.
Mm.
Mm.
That's
Yeah.
facts.
Girl, if I'm Bravo, I'm pissed. I'm pissed.
That is very, very look, it's still
Oh,
right here, y'all. It's still on her. It's still right here.
Exactly.
When did the music from that one? And this was February. Yeah, 15,
See?
February 15th. So he told me a week later, I married a stranger.
Okay.
Anyway,
Hey, Michelle, it looks like she was just trying to stunt on other women.
mm-hmm.
That's what it
you think?
looks like. It
I feel like,
wasn't
yeah, she just
real.
wanted the lifestyle, you know?
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
She just wanted to stunt.
She was
yeah.
trying very hard to prove everybody that they were wrong about her and him being
Look,
married.
Yeah.
Simon didn't clear all his pictures out.
Exactly.
He haven't.
Yeah, because he looked like he was in love. Because you saw all his teeth, even his wisdom teeth.
He's so wrong, child. You see more of her teeth than you see of his teeth. At least his
Girl,
teeth
that's
fit in
that
his mouth.
stigma.
Porsche can't even close her mouth.
But you know what they say? You never trust a big butt and a smile. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
You're,
Amen.
you're quoting BBD?
Yep.
Amen.
Poison.
Wow.
Poison, poison, poison.
Nah.
Poison.
Child. She thought she was gonna play him like a fiddle. And he strikes
Who
right
said
back.
that? Portia Williams coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta? That's
I can't
false.
hear nothing.
But Portia Guobadia is in the building.
Wait.
See y'all. Mwah.
The trophy
would-
wife got played.
No, I would laugh if she got the house, but she had to pay him money. And she wasn't able to
But
sue
okay,
I'm
now.
telling you. I'm
when he
telling you.
filed, okay, I don't know if I did speak about this in the last one, but when she had to respond to his restraining order, request for a restraining order or whatever, she requested attorney's fees for having to fight this. And
Ooh.
when he filed his, he requested attorney's fees because he was like, she should have already accounted for attorney's fees as she's the one who initiated this action. So he's asking for attorney's
Exactly.
fees.
I mean, she should be asking for it, honestly, because she's the one who initiated it. And it
Mhm.
was he was blindsided too. I feel like she should have spoke to him privately. And had she spoke to him privately, he probably would have understood. And then
Mm.
with the media, getting wind of it, he wouldn't be on that petty stuff that he's on right now. He's a Gemini. I mean, what you expect? Come
Because
on
my
now.
thing is, she had control
Come
of the
on.
narrative. She
She
had
did.
control of
She had the
everything. She got People
control.
magazine in her back pocket. She got Bravo's PR department. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
there's a
She got
machine
And he would
behind
everybody.
have
her.
Like,
followed through with her if she would have spoke to him and just been like, hey, you got some things going on. I didn't know. I wasn't privy to it. I think we need to wait to revisit this situation until you get your paperwork in order. She could have said something.
Hmm.
Mm, wait a minute, but he was suing the U.S. He was suing immigration. It wasn't immigration trying to deport him. So, and this case was like over a long time ago. So I don't understand what the relevance is. I mean, shoot, she should have milked Bravo for what they had. Tell Simon, let's go to
Exactly.
marriage counseling. Like, go to
And
marriage
got
but
two
at this
counseling.
point,
checks.
like with
Shoot.
those documents, you recall those documents were dated. I think it was like January 13th or something like that, and they came out like the end of February. So it's like,
Yeah.
how is it? You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody, i.e., Portia's camp or Lauren or whoever, leaked those documents, and then a week later, she filing for divorce. It was the announcement first, the immigration paperwork second, the divorce third. So it was
I'm
like, it seemed like a plan. Like,
girl.
I don't believe in coincidences.
It
You know what I'm
She's
saying?
does.
about to fumble
It
her bag.
does.
She should have dragged it out longer than Kenya's divorce is being dragged out. Or she should have talked about it like Robin from RHOP doesn't talk about her husband Juan cheating. She should
Child.
have just been like the other one on RHOB whose husband be swimming both ways and she acts like she's the Lulu. So
And like
she
you
had
talk about, why
options.
we don't want Portia with a crazy man. But my thing is, if he's as crazy as y'all say he is, why you want to keep his house against his will?
No, he's not
Exactly.
he ain't crazy,
Exactly.
he's petty. There's a difference. Petty and
Yes,
crazy is two different things.
definitely. The
But
last
he's
thing I
not
would want to do is
hazardous
be
to
laid
her
up in some
life.
house that somebody don't want me in. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
He's
Like,
not
the
hazardous to
energy
her
of it,
life.
the whole energy behind it. I'm not gonna force myself somewhere that somewhere don't want me to be, and they
Okay.
paying for it. My name ain't even on it. No, who
Okay.
gonna do
Mhm.
that?
And
My
Unless she
eventually
mom,
she would have
picky.
to leave, right?
yeah.
Eventually.
Because
Yeah,
my
Eventually,
mama
yeah.
yeah.
said never go to a place that you were not invited to, and she's
Right now
not
he's
about to
crazy
stay in that
because
house.
he's speaking up for himself.
Right. Now, Michelle, I mean, is it safe to say that maybe the house is just in Simon's name and
The
not
house is just
hers?
what?
Is in Simon's name and not
Oh
Portia
yes,
and Simon?
it's just in Simon's name. His name is the only
Exactly.
name on the
That's what I
deed,
was
and
thinking.
he also says in his motion that he has never the wife has never contributed to any expenses within the household.
Of course she
See, we need
hasn't.
to
Why
know
would
that
she?
stuff. It's only in his name.
Yeah,
So, I
that
mean,
has
what
came
can we
out.
really do
It's in the
about
court
that?
documents. And
Right. What can we
so
really
all the
do?
people saying, "Oh, Simon wanted her money," she ain't contributed no money. She been living scot free for a year. Like, they've been married 15 months. She ain't worked. She hadn't done anything, and he's the only person who's been contributing to the household. So how you gonna walk away with the house?
Exactly. It's
Mhm.
his. It's his. It's his.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And if he's this big scammer that you want the public to believe he is, why would you want to keep a scammer's house, live in a scammer's house with your daughter, not knowing what people may show up at the scammer's house? Or, you know what I'm saying? The scammer's house might get foreclosed on. It's not in your name.
Okay.
So I,
Cause
I
she,
wouldn't want to be somewhere I ain't supposed to be. That's
cause
all I'm
she's a
saying.
scammer. That's why.
The worst part is, how do you feel the need to have some not leadership, but like power over a house that's not yours? It's not in
Mm,
your name.
mm.
You can't do anything about that, but just walk away gracefully.
Well, I have a question for y'all.
The prenup, hold on. Somebody asked what the prenup says. The prenup says that she can live there within he has to leave within 30 days of a separation, divorce, or whatever. And she
Oh.
can live there until such time as the house is sold or something else. And so he offered her the same way he did Fallon. I don't know if y'all recall.
Yeah.
Fallon was in that house. She stayed for a little while, but he ended up paying for Fallon's a roof over Fallon head for the next year with her baby daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he offered Porsha a settlement. It doesn't disclose what the settlement was, and she turned it down and then demanded that he leave the house. So her
Okay, he's not
only
a mean
goal
guy.
has been the house. That's what I've been stressing this whole
He's
So,
not
time I've been
mean.
talking
He's
about
not being
this.
mean.
so is that why she transferred the deed to her mom's name and she signed it over to like her mom or her sister to her house?
Yeah, so she
I
don't have to
guess.
give him anything. That's what my opinion is.
No, I think it's so that he could pay for her housing like he did to Fallon, like she just said.
Oh, I ain't think of
Mm.
that. I ain't think of
Did she
that.
actually deed it? Is it not in her name? Because in his documents it says that she has another house deeded in her name in Gwinnett County.
Mm,
So basically, she can't say he's putting me out and me and my daughter homeless because he's saying she has another house.
mm.
Well, I have a question, Michelle. How
Mhm.
y'all doing?
Hey, Latoya.
Um,
Hi, boo.
what do you think about Ricky Smiley getting involved because he was the security slash guy that went with her with the taser? He went on his morning show and he said that he was the
Oh,
one that escorted Portia to the home and stated that he would not go into another man's home, but he would stay outside. He said, "I didn't
oh,
have a gun; I had a taser."
oh.
Oh, is that
Well, I
breaking
didn't
news?
hear that.
I don't know about this one.
Well,
He
somebody
said it
had a
on.
gun because he said it was three
Child.
times though.
Well, I mean, that's just an occasion that we
And
know of somebody.
in the
Yeah.
paperwork, he's also demanding that she provides when they go to court April 4th proof that she hired armed security because she was saying that the man that came was in her response to him filing that restraining order saying that it
Uh-huh.
was an armed gunman. She said that she had armed security.
Right.
Mm.
But I'm just saying, what do you think about Ricky Smiley inserting himself into
I didn't know
marriage?
that.
Ricky
Like
Smiley
you
shouldn't be
said.
he shouldn't be inserting himself into anything before he gets roasted by Cat Williams.
I'm telling you,
Uh,
I haven't. I mean, since that Cat Williams situation, I ain't
Where he
been
say that
digging
at?
Ricky Smiley. I ain't been digging him. I ain't
Where
been
he
digging
say
him.
that at?
I mean, he the Santa Claus. He took gifts from kids. I'm sorry.
Where did he say that at, Latoya?
Ricky Smiley said it on his morning show.
Oh,
The Ricky Smiley morning show. It was on
uh-huh.
air. And
Oh.
he sounded heated as he was speaking about it. And, because Portia is a girl, you know what I'm saying? And even the brat had a few words of basically encouraging and feeling like they on Portia's side and stuff.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
it was on air. And
Okay,
I
well I
was like,
missed that.
well, why would you even? And then, but my thing is too, I think that's why she got because like they said, it's about painting the narrative, right? So you
Mhm.
want somebody that has the credential and trusted in the media world, and now he's on his show speaking upon it to the masses in your favor. I'm just like, but why though? Because what are you gaining from it?
They
Like
saying that
Exactly.
nobody
Rick
would have known unless your name is listed in a court document that you had any involvement in it at all.
they saying he was joking.
Oh,
Yeah, I think he was joking. I think he was joking.
Uh-uh.
Just that Cat Williams situation, it doesn't sit well with me. I'm sorry.
He wasn't joking.
The spoliation notice was one thing, and then there was another request, friend who just got here. It was the hold on. One was not to destroy it, and then the other was hold on. I got so many documents. Check. I gotta put these in a folder. The other one was just filed yesterday, day before yesterday. and it was the notice to produce.
Mm.
So yes, that was an actual notice to produce.
All I know is that this season they better not mess up the editing, because if they do, then that really lets you know that production is the problem.
So I got a question. So if Simon wants phone records and communication from 2021, is he feeling like this guy was already in Portia's back pocket or whatever,
Yes,
and may
I
have
yes.
been
feel so.
peeking in, and it kind of just evolved, and maybe he didn't seen some stuff?
He knows something. He probably
Yeah, but then it's
overlooked it
like, why
until
would he just?
now.
Yeah, so it's like, why would he marry her then too, though? That would be a question that I would have. Like, if you've been thinking she ain't quite upright with you, you know what I'm saying? Why marry her? Just
The thing
date her.
is, how did she get him though? How did she get him?
How did she
Get
get
who?
who?
How did Portia get Simon? He was with
Well,
another
we
They've
already
been
woman,
knew that.
friends for. I just said they've been
right?
friends for a
How,
long time. Simon
you
introduced her
know
to
what?
Fallon.
You know what? I gotta take that into account. So let me erase everything that I got in my thought.
No,
That's
she
what I'm
Let
went.
me
saying.
You
erase
The
remember
that.
they?
You
narrative
right.
that's been the
You
narrative
right.
that's been told over and over and over again
Right. I
online
gotta let go
is
of
just
that.
a narrative. It's not the facts. And so I
But
get it. The whole world
they said,
feels like Portia took this woman's husband. Portia
You
came in
right.
the house and
You
told.
right. So
And
I can't even
while all
answer.
of it is wrong because he was still married at the time, like I'm not excusing her for any of that. At the end of the day, she did know him prior to that. That's all I'm saying.
but he also stated when he was going through his divorce, she jumped in his DMs like, I'm checking on you, okay? And that's how they started their communication. He said that, and she said that.
Mhm.
So she was plotting on him in the mix, and he just should have just dated her instead of going all in.
You know,
Mhm.
when we get in a relationship, like when we first get in a relationship, we probably have somebody that, we've been kicking it with, chit chatting with. So at first you're not gonna take it serious because you don't know where it's gonna go. And then after that, once you go on dates and y'all doing things, and then you get concrete evidence like, okay, this gonna work. I'm thinking like that's probably what Portia had in her mind, and he probably had that same thought. But then Portia, I don't want to accuse her of anything, but I
Yeah,
mean, it's
but
a
at the
reason
same
for why
time,
he
we too
thought the way
old for
he
that.
thought. It's a
Yeah, but we
reason
too
for it.
old for that.
But
We
he
too old to
knew
be
he knew
dating
what she
somebody like
was
that.
before he married her.
We
Right.
12. Wait. Yeah, he knew, she knew, they was in agreement, whatever it was. But
Exactly, he
again,
knew.
mhm, that's why I said there are no innocent parties. However, if you're gonna look at it from the outside, does Portia really deserve this $7 million house? Gold digging or not, you got a limit to your gold digging, don't you? I'm just kidding.
Well, I'm
There
gonna
should
say
be a
a yes
limit.
and a no, because I'm gonna say a yes and a no because in the prenup, he agreed that yes, she can have the house for a certain amount of time, 2 years, sell it, whatever the case may be. So I'm gonna say
Mhm.
yes. But on the flip side, the way she getting dirty and nasty about it and bringing people to the house, putting it all in the, you know what I'm saying? Like, only a person can only be as good to you as you allow them to be, right?
Mm.
Like, I can be
Yep.
good to you despite the bad circumstances. I'm just gonna do what's right for the moment, you know what I'm saying? But if you
Mhm.
start slandering and leaking evidence, all this other stuff, then it's like all bets are off. And
You
so
gotta
if you
go.
have no care on how my perception and character is being presented, then I'm not gonna care about your well-being, where you sleep, where your daughter sleep, if she have a birthday party, if she don't have, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And so gloves are
Exactly.
off. So I'm gonna say no in that sense because of the way it's transpired now.
Right.
Mm. What do you think about him holding up production?
I don't blame him. See, that's all in
I don't
part of
blame
it.
him
You know what I'm
either.
saying?
I don't
If you
blame him.
hit me or pinch me, you can't tell me not to drop a grenade on you. Like, that's just part of it. And she
And
didn't
don't
think that
film in my
far
house.
ahead.
You don't like
She
me?
didn't think that far
You
ahead.
don't respect me? Don't film in my house.
Okay.
But
She's
man,
not
I
on the
mean,
deed.
and you can just tell that despite I think a lot of this, pictures and stuff, he being petty, I'm, supposed to be deported, whatever, he being petty on that. But at the end of the day, he's a true businessman. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And so
Mhm.
if you trying to make me come out of this money, buying a new place or lawyer fees and all of that, I'm not going to do anything. And that's including allow you use this house right now to put money in your pocket because you're making me lose money. And you're
Okay.
making me look bad to my peers. So
Exactly. She
I
making
agree.
the
I like,
brand
don't let
look
them use it.
bad. The
Yeah,
brand, whatever he
yeah.
has, she making it look bad. Her brand, she making it look good.
Hmm.
But
We
for
shall see.
him,
Well,
it's bad.
but see, here's the thing. Is she though? Because if any potential husband, whoever the K guy is, he needs to be taking notes. Just date her. Don't ever put nothing in her name. Don't ever, wife her. Don't ever. So if she looking for a potential husband, they gonna be
Mm-hmm.
looking at how her track record is, and they ain't gonna want no parts of it. They gonna want to hit it and quit it. I may
Exactly. But
smooth you
but that's
out,
a,
but
that's as
that's
far as
about
like a
it.
husband though. That's a husband stance. But with her portraying what she's trying to portray on the internet, she got a whole bunch of women that's backing her up because they going through something. They could be in a good situation right now, but they remember that bad situation that they been through. They on her side.
Hmm.
They
Well,
on
it'd
her
be
side
interesting. Like her fans are a different breed. That's for sure. A lot of them.
for
A lot of
sure.
them are. But it is
But
what it is.
anyway,
Well, I
I'm gonna
thank you
go,
guys
Michelle.
for chiming in tonight.
Thank
I
you,
appreciate
ladies.
you.
Bye bye.
All right,
All
good
right.
night.
Thank you. Shout out to the squad for calling in. Anyway, you guys, this has been, just a little something. I had to come back and follow up on Portia's web of deception. I've been telling you about it for so very long. Hold on, we have one more. Hello. Hello. Girl, if you don't speak,
Hello?
hi.
Oh my God, I was watching behind. I was that far behind. I thought they were still up there talking.
No, how you doing?
Dang. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
I
Welcome.
was just watching y'all talking.
But you just called in.
But I didn't want to call in like we was about to get off. I thought they were still up here because I was watching on
Girl,
like two different
Jazbelle.
devices.
Always a pleasure, honey.
Of course it is.
You think that? Do you think that Portia deserves a house?
I think Portia deserves the house that she already owns.
You think that Simon needs to get out?
No, that's his home. That's his property. That's his house. Portia hasn't been married to him for no 10, 20, 30 years. She ain't
What you
got no
think about this
baby with
divorce
him.
drama though? You don't think it's weird that she is like really fighting to stay in this house?
No, because Portia is a Decatur bird.
Not a Decatur bird.
She tried with Dennis. Dennis just didn't want to get married and settle down. She ended up getting pregnant. That didn't work. The thing with Cordell didn't work. Like Portia just she wants what she wants, but not at her own cost.
Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Okay.
And you know that. Why are you, Michelle? What are you talking about?
I was asking your opinion. Your opinion might not be my opinion.
But it is.
I wouldn't know that had I not asked, though. I'm just saying.
But you know how I feel about Portia. I mean, I like her, but Portia's just what she is. She's always been that way.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not necessarily a bad thing, but it's just like I think if she were more upfront with who she is, things like this wouldn't be so like. I mean, she just looked crazy. She looked
Mm.
crazy.
It does make her look bad. I really think that she felt that Simon was just gonna go away quietly. You know what I'm saying? Like he was just gonna move
But
out the house. She was gonna
that's
be there,
stupid.
huh?
That's stupid on her part because Simon is a seasoned divorcee.
But even him
And
being a seasoned divorcee, you don't think that had she not been so laser focused on that house part, that it probably would have been like, oh, she want to get divorced, okay, or whatever. She could stay in the house for 6 to 8 months or whatever, because he said he would move out by the 31st. She was hell bent on him moving out on whatever the 21st. You know what I'm saying? So it was like that little situation right there. I feel like is what sparked the guns came out.
Yeah. No, I agree. But I think Porsha doesn't have any business in a marriage, at least for the next few years, because I knew this marriage was a sham. It was too performative.
Not a sham.
It was just too much.
Oh.
It didn't make sense.
Okay.
And it was very quick. And if y'all go back and watch Porsha Family Matters, where she showed her complete behind, if you listen to Dennis kind of told like the tea, like not the tea, but he kind of told you what Porsha was really about in his scenes. So y'all shouldn't be surprised about any of this.
Ooh.
This is just who Porsha is. That's what she do. Okay. Simon wasn't gonna give Porsha no baby. He ain't stupid.
Oh. I just clicked that. I don't even know who said
that. John said that.
Oh, John is trolling you. Dennis told Porsha to blink twice if she needed help. Oh. Dennis and Simon are cool. Ooh.
Yes, they cool, but y'all need to go back and watch her show.
Okay. I'm gonna go back and watch it. Do my homework.
Even
well,
Dennis'
I appreciate
mom,
you for calling, friend.
Wait a minute. Even Dennis' mom read her down to her face. She already knew what Porsha was about from day one. Okay, and now I'm done. I'm sorry. Okay.
That's why she would give Dennis his designer, his Versace robe.
Correct. And who does that? Who keeps somebody Versace robe? How much that robe?
I would keep it if you left it at my house.
But Michelle, you gonna take your $800 or $1,000 and go get you one? Who does that? True. A bird. That's what I'm saying.
But he should have took his $1,000 and went and got him one.
But no. Good night. Okay.
It was just a robe. I'm just saying he left it.
But Michelle, if you making your own money, and at the time you making at least 6 figures, why are you doing that over a robe? Is it because he cheated on you?
Huh?
Is it because he cheated on you?
Oh, maybe.
And he left you with a baby?
Oh.
And you thought he was gonna marry you? Good night. You look pretty. Good night.
Thank you, Jazbelle. Good night. Well, I appreciate everyone for tuning in tonight. You said he got that restraining order because he knew Porsha was violent. He saw what had happened on Porsha. Listen, if somebody come to my house with a gun, you come and bring your mama and her boyfriend to my house and start tearing down security camera. Listen, I'm going to get a restraining order too. He said, it's just a robe. Okay. It's not just a robe. It's Versace. Versace. Anyway, listen, this Porsha situation, I just hope it ends in a peaceful manner, because divorces, acrimonious divorces, like people be arguing over the strangest things, but arguing over this house situation is serious. I would fight for my house too. But anyway, I'm digressing. Okay. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you are not subscribed. If you are not a member, you can join the membership too. All you gotta do is click the link down below. I don't think I'm going on Patreon tonight, but I will be there tomorrow night because I will be back at home. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Good night, squad. Oh, and if you're watching a replay, don't forget to let me know what you think about Porsha and her web of deception. I'll see you guys in the next video.
Go to sleep. It's late in Atlanta. Good night.
Shaggy's in, bitch. Shaggy is in.
Shaggy.
These people don't like Michelle, but that's my bitch. That's my bitch.
I love y'all. Atlanta is the best place in the world. Don't ever get it twisted. I am definitely straight from the A.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I am your girl, Candy, and watching straight from the A.com.
Head. We shared with you a sneak peek of Atlanta's upcoming season, and it seemed in the clip Porsha was questioning Cordell's sexuality. Well, Cordell has now hit back. He spoke to the people at straightfromtheA.com. Our sources are everywhere.